So on most of the artwork and screenshots for Lawbreakers, we see 3 words under the title: gravity defying combat. And now while those 3 words adequately describe the game, they only scratch the surface of what is undoubtedly one of my top 5 games of 2017 thus far. On August 8th, Boss Key Productions released Lawbreakers for the PS4 and PC. Now, you may not recognize Boss Key Productions, but you probably recognize this guy, old Cliffy B, the mastermind behind the Gears of War series. So what I've known since the moment I put hands on the beta for Lawbreakers is that I've wanted to cover a video on this game, but I struggled to find something specific at first. Now when the game launched and I wasn't seeing the numbers that I hoped for it, I realized there were a few things that needed pointed out to a more general audience. For anyone that hasn't been following, Lawbreakers was first announced 2 years ago and was originally intended to be free to play. However, early last year, the free-to-play idea was scrapped, and this was the first of a few clutch decisions by the developers. Now, later, we saw a price tag of $30, and I have 2 things to say in regards to that. A, fucking hats off to Boss Key for not pumping out another pay-to-win game that thrives on microtransactions. Mini rant. Microtransactions are becoming normalized in video games, and I hate to see it as a standard for multiplayer games. B, $29 is one of the most fair prices I've seen on a video game recently. Boss Key understands that you're not getting what they value at a $60 game, so they catered to that. Also, that being said, the game is so incredibly polished for a $30 title. It's insane. Lawbreakers is an arena shooter, I'm happy to see that many people are taking back what they said and they're getting over comparing this game to Overwatch. I can't imagine if the game released the same month as Overwatch. I mean, good lord, that would be just a tragedy for any game to have released at that time. The fast-paced action is fun as hell, although taking a minute to get used to. It's incredible to see the game moving at the speed it does while it still has the solid mechanics and tight controls. Blitzball makes for an amazing and fresh addition to the game to shake things up, and the character world design is appealing as well. Lawbreakers has such a unique look. It's a little bit more mature than most without being in your face about it. I realized everything I just said was completely separate thoughts that bounced all over the place, but that's just what this game has temporarily done to my brain. Okay, last bit about the price. Future maps are being released for free. Now, Lawbreakers isn't the first game to do this, but it's definitely one of the few FPS titles to implement continuation of maps at no additional charge. Very nice. Right now I have 2 negatives, both of which are going to write themselves out in a short amount of time. A, some characters need buffs, especially Juggernaut and Wraith. Is it necessary? Probably not, but I would imagine about 90% of the community would be pretty okay with that. Player base is still fairly low, and I understand the game just released last week. It wasn't a hot out of the gate release, so that's fine. This is a game that will build a large momentum over time. It's just something I'm taking note of for now. Thankfully, many YouTubers are out there, they're uploading their super positive reviews, they're streaming their Lawbreaker skills to spread awareness. It's all about awareness, people. This game is so fucking great. Spread the word, please. Thanks for watching, dudes. We'll see you in the next one.